guys, welcome back to another one of these videos where I'm just sitting and talking. Well, today I can talk about a lot of stuff, so I guess you could say that this is a story time video where I just give an update on how life's going for me right now. But I was supposed to be cutting grass today, but it started sprinkling. So I came over and parked into this little building, little, how would you say this is? I'd say this is like a pavilion type of thing. It usually would park cars under. It's not a carport or anything like that. But when it got done raining, I tried to crank this thing up again. But it ran out of gas. So now I'm just sitting here. It started raining again. So I'm just listening to crows cawing and the rain hitting the roof of this little thing. And it's very, very calming. But there's a little bit more stories to tell. It was about a month ago, or 2 months. Well, it wasn't 2 months because we haven't been out of school, but 2 months. So I'd say about, a month. And, it was raining real bad, and I was just sitting in my room on my computer, and then I saw there was an ant just roaming around on my floor, and I was like, that's weird. So I killed it, and there was more. Guys, it's been another week since I last recorded the little bit before this, and the story continues where there's more ants in my room, and we found out later that those ants were just trying to find shelter in my room from all the water and stuff. But the thing is that there was tons of ants. There was a whole bunch. I'd say there was probably like 3 dozen, so 36, maybe 40 ants were in my room. They were all hiding behind little speakers that I don't use, and behind little strip outlets where you can plug it into the wall, and there's more things to plug. There's more space for plug-in stuff, and that's one story. I guess I could tell you just a lot of just regular stuff I've been doing. Well, regular, more like just stuff keeping me occupied. Well, I've been playing a lot of my games on my computer. I beat Minecraft. I'll put that on screen. I've been playing a bunch of Far Cry 5. If you want, I could do a gameplay of that after Resident Evil 8 and 7. And, stupid dog.
Stupid dog! You made me look bad!
His name's Copper. I'll put him on the screen. He has been tearing up all my belongings, and I am supremely happy that he's gone, but I'm not supremely happy that my sister's gone either. She moved out, and I'm not gonna lie, I almost cried. Even though all the time I usually say, "Ah, I'm gonna love it when you're gone." And, like, uh, thanks for the extra room that you're leaving me with. That kind of stuff. I'm not really gonna use that room anyways. And yeah, that's a little bit. And the main reason that I'm not really uploading more Resident Evil is because my microphone isn't really working that good anymore. I think that I might have broke it. Another thing that happened was not too long ago, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. When Copper was still here, and so was Alyssa. Well, she wasn't at the house at this time, but we had to babysit Copper. He was losing his mind outside. He was just barking like, I wouldn't even say like what he'd be barking for, but Mom thought that he was barking because there was like a frog on the ground or something, and he was chasing it down or something. And so my mom came out here and she looked at the ground to see what he was barking at and told him to stop and stuff. She couldn't find anything on the ground, so she was going to go back into the house, and she saw a snake on the tree. And so she goes inside and yells at me like, and I was super confused because I thought I was in trouble for something, which I don't have anything to be in trouble for. So she tells me that there's a snake on the tree, so we go out the back door so that we don't have to pass the snake and possibly get jumped on by the snake. And we come into this shop that I'm currently pulled up under because it's sprinkling while I'm cutting the grass. And we get a machete and another sharp object. Well, it wasn't really a machete, it's more a bush hook. We get that because it's sort of long enough to bug it off the tree so we could chop its head off or something. And I'm gonna admit that I don't like snakes, and I am terrified of snakes because they're super coily, really agile, and they're scaly, and I just don't like snakes or spiders. Anything that isn't human or dog is not good in my book. But anyways, we're trying to get it off this tree, and I'm advising my mom this entire time to get the gun out of her car. And she finally, after maybe 2 minutes of reasoning, she gets it out, or I get it out, and I hand it to her, and she tries to pull it back, pull the slide back, and it gets jammed because the person that put the bullet in put the bullet in last, put it in backwards, so the primer is facing the end of the barrel, and the bullet's facing the hammer that makes the bullet go pow. So we're messing with it for about 5 minutes, and my dad pulls up, and he's like, "What are y'all doing?" And we explain to him that there's a snake in the tree. By this time, like when we first saw it, it was just like on the trunk, and like going all the way up into the branches. And by the time he got there, it was up in the branches. So we find it a little bit after a little bit of time, and Dad goes and gets a shotgun and blasts us out the tree. And it was... I like guns. And when he shot the snake out the tree, I picked up the shell and just sniffed the shell, because I like that. It smells good to me. But there's a difference between that. Well, there's a huge difference between the gunpowder in a shotgun shell and a gas station, because, well, it's gas. One's liquid and the other's like solid a little bit. But they both smell similar, but gasoline gives me more of a headache than gunpowder. Well, there is one more thing I can say, that on the, I believe, the 20th of, well, the month of June, well, this month, who knows if this video is out by then, I am going to be getting surgery. It's nothing huge, like, I don't know, like, my heart isn't working because I'm overweight. That doesn't happen till you're like 1,000 pounds. But anyways, the surgery, I'm just going to be getting my tonsils removed. And the 3 days after that, I'm going to be eating nothing but soft stuff, like ice cream and shakes. I mean, when you think about it, it's like when you first hear it, it sounds like heaven. But then you realize how much hard stuff you eat every day. And it kind of sucks once you figure that out. But, like, it's still surgery and everything. It's not like I'm gonna die. Well, I hope not, because I can't make videos for you guys anymore. And it's been a very short life, even if I do die on tonsil surgery, which I don't think you can unless you die from blood loss or getting choked by your own blood. But luckily they're professionals, because I'm not just going like to some redneck's house and just having someone get in my mouth with a rusty knife. And even in the situation I do start getting choked by my own blood, they have the vacuum things that they put in your mouths. And I thought on the ride from the mouth place that, what if they got, what's the thing in the back of your throat? It's the little thing, the little ball, the uvula or whatever. That if that if that got stuck in the vacuum, it's funny to think about. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'm sure I'm going to be editing this I'm going to hold this off in editing for a long time because I'm a procrastinator. And I guess I'll be seeing you in the next video. Bye bye, guys.